Ooh. Ooh. Oh, welcome to the Rising Ground One. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Girth. You already know what time it is. And no, we not fucking late. We had to get our grub on.
Right.
I had to put it plain and simple because we got mac and cheese, baby.
Dog, this mac and cheese fire too. I'm talking about.
Shout out to
fire.
Chef Wilson, goddamn it. Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah. Hold on.
Sure.
I gotta say that with proper terminology when I say it. I don't even mess with macaroni and cheese, right? But I don't. But this damn mac and cheese,
It's fire. Right. That's all round of applause.
yeah,
Thank you. Nothing but love and passion.
It's that love.
And passion.
So
Tasty finish.
yeah, Chef Tasty, Mr. Tasty finish. Now I don't know if this is gonna give us a tasty finish.
That was all the cheese, probably not.
Yeah, but I will say this is good as hell.
It is though, for sure.
It's good as hell.
Appreciate
you. Y'all checking out Girth. It's the Men Talk Show with a twist of lime. And today we got what drink we got in Cube?
We got Traverse City.
Yeah, put it to the camera.
We got the rye version though, so we got the rye version of whiskey. So it's not the regular blend, but it is rye. So from what I understand, from one of my bourbon cohorts, said that the rye whiskey was the original strand of whiskey. So like the new stuff that we drink now is kind of like what they started making after the fact.
Wow,
so rye was the first mash. So
Wow.
yeah, just learn that.
I'm letting y'all know y'all gonna hear a smack on today's show. Goddamn
It was the first mash,
Mash, yeah.
so they was smashing after the mash.
smash and mash.
Yeah, so it's like a rye mash and a corn mash. Like you remember how people used to call it corn liquor?
And they put it in a barrel.
It's mash, yep. Mhm.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's
Okay.
up. I was downtown, and it said they put honey in those barrels afterwards.
Word?
Yeah, and it fuses, and they only do it in December, the month of December. Next week I will have the name of the company, and only it's the first week of December,
Yeah.
and they said
Okay.
it's fused. It's awesome. So.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not being rude, but I'm telling y'all it's not.
Trying to eat.
This food good as hell.
Dog trying to eat.
Let me introduce the one we call our homie, the one and only Mr. Chef Wilson, a.k.a. Mr. Tasty Finish.
Yes,
dying
yes.
to say that.
Yeah, so we most definitely we're gonna cook it up tonight.
Sure.
My goal is to bring in our community together.
Yeah.
Not for the man, the outside, and the women, or the women, the outside, and man. We just coming together. We coming together with love. We coming together with tools for life.
Right.
Just like my food, I just put passion in it. Okay.
That's
So
what's up.
tonight, I'm gonna pass it on to my brother over here, Kill.
And then we go play this Nas song. As soon as he get back on the mic, we playing this Nas song.
Okay.
My songs is fire.
Yeah, so we also now we got to give it up to our other homie. And guess what, y'all? There's no co-host on this show. We all hosts, okay?
Okay,
so
I
we're
like
gonna
that.
give a round of applause for that. We all hosts. There ain't no co-host on here.
I like that.
We all hosts. So shout out to my man, the one and only Mr. Q Lewis.
What up, though, man? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Red Zone. You know
Red
what
Zone.
it is.
Bang, bang. Gang, gang. No, hello. I'm sorry. I just had to add that on.
Right.
Red Zone. Shout out to the Red Zone.
Hey, so wait a minute, real quick, though. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing we talking about today, though. But I just seen on the news that somebody was riding up 96 shooting at each other. Did y'all see that?
Yes.
No.
This was yesterday
Yeah, last
and
night.
today.
It happened again?
Again today.
Oh, see, I ain't know that. So, yeah,
Wow.
evidently they shooting at each other in the car. 2 people got shot. 1 dude didn't get shot. He jumped out and tried to run across the freeway and got hit.
Oh,
Got killed.
Got killed. Yeah, I'd rather say that. Yeah. So, they saying there's 3 people dead at this point. They're not even sure if that's everybody. Like, they don't even know. Like, it's the story's so new, they don't even know exactly what happened. What I'm gonna need y'all to do, dog, is eat some macaroni and cheese, man. Drink some Traverse City, man. Go
And chill the fuck
and
out.
chill the fuck out for real, bro. Like, I don't know what's happening, but I mean, we barely making it out of the situation we in now, dog. Just try to get this shit together, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you 100%.
I think, and that's the one thing we're talking about today about balancing out our society. So
Balance that yes, that right there.
social balance. So
Social balance.
we need that.
Smash this macaroni and cheese, though.
Smash it. So
Ain't no balance in this.
so the last time we met, because we had a snowstorm that kept us away last week. It was kind of horrible.
Yeah, well,
I walked outside and my foot said, shh.
Yeah.
I would have to say that.
Was that your truck, or was that a meme that you sent me, or
That was a meme.
or was that a real thing?
No, it was real.
Okay. Damn.
Somebody was stuck.
Stuck ain't the damn word.
Yeah. Man, look.
That motherfucker seen the mountaintop.
And just like that, today it was down in 50.
I know.
Oh,
and that's
wow.
Got the love mission,
I was
right?
outside barbecuing in my t-shirt.
I'm pretty sure he was. Saturday is supposed to be up about 50 again, so
Ooh,
I'm
all right.
barbecuing on Saturday.
And that's what's up.
Turkey burgers.
We said
East side, you know what it is.
48205.
Reds, huh?
Gang, gang, bang, bang.
Is it going to be on the front porch or with the back seat out of the?
It's gonna be in the
minivan?
backyard. I got a couple homies that still barbecue up front, though. You know, it is what it
See,
is.
well, I want to know, do they have a back seat out of the minivan?
I ain't seen nothing that hood in a long time,
I
dog.
seen it on the east side.
On the east side, that definitely sounds like some Puritan shit.
Watch it, buddy.
Right, I already knew. That's why I said definitely look like some Puritan.
I seen it on the west side too, but that was on Burt Road and Finkel. But listen,
Burt Road.
Yeah.
So let's just focus on the topic tonight.
Yes. Social balance. It's a song that Chef Wilson sent me. We're going to go over that right now. Chef, if you give us the dynamics of the song, we really appreciate it.
I love this song, and I listened to it several times. And we're so far away from what brought us over here on boats, and we adopted the culture of the Western, and we need to get back to what was originally in our hearts, our spirits, and our soul. Just the influence of Western society on our lives, where we got men and women, husband and wives that are competing against one another.
True.
Yes. I said, when you have passion, you don't have to compete against anyone, because God made one of you, one passion, and you will blaze through. Right? So, man, if I had everything,
You change everything.
I would change
Hey,
everything.
that song speak to your soul, huh?
It
You
speaks
should
to
see
my
your face,
soul,
bro.
man.
That song speak to your soul.
That's what
I
my
would
soul
change
too.
everything. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I
they broke out
would.
the vocals, too.
Right. This nigga John Legend all over this motherfucker.
Y'all heard it here first, man. Exclusive.
Yeah, because I most definitely, I fight for my family, even when I made mistakes.
Yeah.
My goal is I'm fighting for my family, for my foundation. The best inheritance you can ever give your child is not money, it's knowledge.
For sure.
Yes.
Because even with the money, you got to have the knowledge on how to keep it.
Yes.
And how to make more.
Because you never die. You never die.
Right.
You never die. It just goes on from generation to generation.
For sure.
Yes, this song here. Part of this song, they said we'll do anything to be a part of. It's about to come up. Everything.
You broke down the words. You got the words with you.
I got the words. You know how I get down.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you had to hit the ad lib right quick, though. Because you wasn't going to understand it until you hit the ad lib.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm sucking on the chicken bone.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't tore up into these chicken wings. Hey, y'all,
Fire.
Chef Wilson, chicken, halibut.
Yeah, that is what I did was I combined a cherry wood and an oak. And infused, I like infused most of all my foods with alcohol.
Okay.
It burns off, but very, very nice flavor. For
Anything in
everything.
particular, like dark or white, or does it make a difference?
It's always a dark.
Okay, that's
It's always a dark.
Is
I
it-
would use a light in my, and you guys will experience that in my Alfredo sauce.
Oh, okay.
That is coming up very
Okay.
soon.
all right. We'll definitely be on the
Tasty
lookout.
finish. Yes.
Tasty finish on that one, huh?
Yes. We're going to go over the the lyrics to the song,
All right.
and hopefully, my vision is to bring the family back together.
Okay.
We don't need men outshining women or women outshining men. We are stronger together. Together.
I agree.
For sure.
Yeah. When you back to back, you can see everything that's coming at you.
Ooh.
And everything that's in the back of you, right?
Right.
That's right.
For sure.
You can do it on your own, but let me ask you a question: who has your back?
Right.
God is there, but He gives you a helpmate. Right now,
At least they should be.
yes.
That's a whole nother conversation
And
too.
you have some, in training also.
Yeah.
But everything, yes, I love this song.
All right, my fault. We're gonna let you get to your
No, please play it.
Go ahead,
In the
Chef
background and
Legend.
stuff.
Chef Legend. All right.
Just please let it play. We are most definitely in the year 2021, but most definitely we can dip back in the year 1960. We can dip
Easily.
back to Woodward Street in Highland Park.
Ooh.
Black
Blind pig.
Yeah, black-owned businesses. Men and women with the summer dresses on, men with the hats on, with a belt on, with shoes that are laced, and much pride. And that is what I want to get back to.
You gotta emphasize that again with a belt on.
Shout out to Dr. Sabrina. Dr. Sabrina said, "Hello, fellas."
Oh, hello, Dr. Supreme.
Yeah.
What up, though? Excuse us, we pigging
Yes.
out.
See,
And we-
but we're gonna be dropping some knowledge, Dr. Sabrina. We're
Sure.
gonna be just like you. So you were saying in the '60s, especially in
Highland Park. Yes. And I grew up right on 7 Mile and the Lodge Freeway.
Okay.
And I remember when it was black-owned party stores, hobby shops, penny candy,
Wow.
So,
the beauty supplies.
so I gotta ask you because I guess I'm ignorant to this though. Because like I know my parents came up in that era, like after the riots and stuff like that. But I know we often
67.
right, and I know we often blame like some of that stuff for like the decline of black businesses. But what else happened though? Because like something else had to happen.
We were deprived. We were constantly kept in black bottom. People know about that.
So though we give Black Bottom praise, Black Bottom wasn't always just a good thing.
It was not. It's just where we were kept.
Right. See, because I always looked at it like damn, that was our thing, but it kind of wasn't.
it wasn't.
Though. I never looked at it.
But
like
we
that.
looking at it due to the fact that we still thrive through the Black Bottom. That it was
right.
good.
Yeah.
Right.
Facts.
And that's the one thing. How we always pull together. You take a pig, and we just made a meal out of every piece of it. It may have not
Every piece.
been healthy, but my shouts out to my black sisters because they made it happen, and they still do to today.
Yeah, for sure.
To my queen, yes, and, with that
Quick shout out.
yes, with that mini dress was out cold. Oh my God! I was like, put the camera back on her, please.
Duh.
Oh, we.
Black love, y'all.
Ooh-wee.
Right, that's black love, y'all.
I got a crush on my wife.
That's dope.
Dog, that is some dope shit.
That's dope shit.
It is though.
When you think about it, listen,
Bro, that's dope as hell.
That's dope
though.
as hell. This Negro said,
Got a crush on my
I got a
wife."
crush on my wife. You know,
Facts.
not only is that shit sexy, and that's a good T-shirt.
It is.
You know who my wife is? My wife is that one when you sitting at the light and you turn to your left and she pumping the gas at the gas station.
Your ass want to make
You
a
know what I'm
U-turn.
talking about.
You know.
You know.
You be like, you know what? I think I want to get some gas right here.
Right now.
That's my wife.
Gas
That's how I
tank
feel
on
about
full.
it. Yes, yeah.
Just
she told
pull
me the
up.
other day, she said, baby, I was sitting around because she worked from home. But she said, I wanted to get myself together for you when I got home.
Yeah.
And it was fire.
It's that fire.
Burn your lips.
Hey, I love that shit though. That's what's up, bro.
But black love, you know what? We really have to. I think that's what we missing too for black men.
Yeah.
We don't think about how important black love still is.
Yeah.
I think we have made a unconscious effort not to even get involved what means the most to us, which is our family and the people. I mean, because
Shit, we might not even know that it mean the most to us, though.
that's what I'm saying.
Right there.
Yeah, right there.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
we might not even know.
Why is that? Because it was not conveyed.
It wasn't taught to us. Yeah.
It wasn't.
We didn't see it.
No, let's take it back. No, we have seen it. We just didn't recognize what they didn't recognize. It's like we have been systematically blinded for generations.
Yeah,
Can't say that.
Systematically blinded for generations.
facts.
Like though our father was there, we didn't see the love that our father gave our mother.
For sure.
We
Not at
just
all.
seen the hustle.
Right? We
that's
just
it.
see my daddy grind. My daddy was
That's
the
right.
man.
Right, but when did he love on the family?
Right.
You love on the family.
Right.
And then you grow
Hey,
up. You
that's
But I got a
real.
sister around the block.
Miles, you're so right with that. And then we grow up, and the next thing
Facts.
you know, we talking about getting our grind done.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
Yeah,
Man.
and because we are pushed that because it deals with money, and money has nothing to do with love, and money has nothing to do with keeping your family together.
It does not.
Yeah, because if you want to keep your family together, I tell people all the time, man, it take money. Yes, it take money, but you do not have to buy your son a $700, $800 phone.
No, not at all.
It don't take, and then everybody in your family want one. So you got 4 kids, so that's $3,200.
Right, exactly.
So that's nothing but
Quick.
status.
Right, and that's 4 house payments for
Absolutely.
your rent.
Or that's
even
that's
your
something
mortgage.
going towards a business.
Yeah,
There you go.
It's
And
a
they're
young-
not even answering the phone. You call them, damn kids.
Richard Heath is watching, and he's been married for quite some time. So Richard, if
All
you
right.
can
All right, Richard.
jump in with us, because this Negro over here said he got a crush on his wife.
That's
I
the
got
hardest
crush
shit
on
I heard in a long
It
time. I ain't gonna lie.
ain't nothing that me or Q can say behind that shit. We
It
just
ain't.
gonna let him talk. Go
I swear to God, when I get married, I'm saying that shit all the time.
all the time. Like,
Yes.
baby, I got a crush on you.
Yes, dog. For real.
I never forget my wife got out the car one day, and I'm in the house, and we got a corner house, so I'm looking out the kitchen window, and she got out the car. She had no idea I was watching her, but she just got out with so much.
That man love his wife, boy.
I said, "Dang, you know what? I love my wife, but I'm yet and still I'm learning her."
Yeah.
You know, and I have to be very transparent. I make a lot of mistakes, but at the end of the day, my direction and my thought is to correct it, right?
Right.
And love the one that God blessed me with.
Yeah.
You know, I tell the story all the time. I don't even eat Little Caesar pizzas, but I had to get to this Little Caesars, and I passed up all my favorite restaurants
To get to Little
to
Caesar.
get to my blessing. You know what I mean? And hot and ready every since.
That boy talking shit, ain't he?
That's that rich black man sexy talk.
Right. Fucking Billy D, Code 45 looking at us.
Man, you don't even drink beer, do you?
Right.
No, I do not. Sir.
But we are having Traverse City.
But that's it.
No beer, but Traverse City.
Man, have a crush on your wife.
Oh,
For sure.
That's dope.
That's the dopest shit I heard in a while, though, for real. I like that.
Dude.
So let's go over the lyrics of Nas' song "Everything."
Everything. When we talk about having everything, one of the parts in the song, he said, "We can have everything," and you realize you have everything, and you're still not satisfied,
Ooh,
That's normally how it go. Yeah.
and you want more. You can have, if you think about throughout the years, you prayed for things, right, and you finally have it,
right.
but when it's dropped in your lap, I want more.
Ain't that crazy?
So
What
this
happened
is
to 5 years ago when that more in your lap was just it?
y'all seen what's the name of the joint? Soul, the Disney movie.
Oh yes. Oh, my daughter put me. Man, that
That's
was
exactly what it is.
Is it
deep. That
good?
exactly.
That's exactly what it is. Like you all this time you searching for like this is what I want. This is what I want. Then you get it. You like damn.
and you
That
want
was
something else.
Well, yeah, like what else is it? Like you've been putting all this work in to get to this one thing, but then why you kind of tunnel vision on that shit, you missing out on all the things that actually did count. That you look past them trying to get to your goal, and like so it's a tough thing because like you want to stay focused on your goal, but at the end of the day, like you also got to remember like you probably actually did have everything to begin with, and this is just kind of like something extra.
No, I love
So-
that, Q.
Man. I seen that shit. I was like, damn, that
so
shit
is it-
taught me something.
So is it like the theory of twice a child, once an adult, twice a child?
Yes.
Because as a child, you be playing with a ball, right? And then
Yes.
another ball will roll by, and you want to
And,
grab,
yeah,
you want to
that
grab
right there.
that,
Bro,
But that
everything
first
is a
ball
discovery.
Was yours one day,
right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But that's that Western culture,
Yeah.
right?
So
That's that-
So where do we? Okay, not to point fingers, but who do we have to blame for that? And is there a way that we can constructively get in there?
Yes, right. We can blame anybody who was a mentor
Okay.
and at a immature state.
Okay.
So,
Or anybody who had the chance to mentor and didn't.
and they did.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I like that so much.
You know.
So,
Because I don't mean to cut you off, Shep, but please keep your thought. But it reminded me of the beginning of the opening of Colors. Remember Colors?
yes.
When he was talking about the Bulls.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
About how you got to take your time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And in that process, you do have to just take your time with everything you do, and not with just some things. Because how you handle small shit, how you gonna handle big shit.
And I love that. I love that.
Definitely true.
I love that. I was saying a couple weeks ago when we were joking, and I was saying how my wife was trying to get me to understand something. And I said, I just got it yesterday.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I said, the point is, I got it,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? But you get punished for not getting it at the moment.
Let it happen.
So
I mean,
when
but
you
it's-
say take your time, people take your time.
Yes. Because if you don't, it's just like this. Like anything that's rushed, it seems like our culture is always on it, right?
Yes.
And the things that takes time, because we hear stories that we didn't have shit, we don't own shit, we don't, and that might be true from a Western standpoint, right?
Yeah.
But we have the most important thing we have is each other, and we don't cherish that.
True.
You know what I mean? Like I told people, somebody said, "Well, Miles, you just saying that because." I said, "No, nigga, y'all don't get it. We don't cherish the main things we really need, like air."
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of things around us that we, but we a woman to hold her purse and take care of that all day, but her baby got a shitty diaper.
Right.
So
Those are facts.
or men, they'll wash their car 3 times a day, but won't wash their own ass once.
Absolutely.
Man, I almost spit.
No. I absolutely, I agree with that 100%.
Dog.
So why do we do this?
Yeah.
Is it for validation? Do we do it for, why do we do this? Why do we take care of everything outside of home, but not home?
Because we trying to get in other people's houses, because other people's houses are better than ours. Like take for instance,
At least we think it is.
yeah, at least we think we do. Like the grass
we
is
think it
greener.
is, yeah.
Yeah, like the grass is greener on the other side, and that's bullshit. It's grass. Like I love what Malcolm X said. Like he said he was in Michigan. He was in Detroit. He was the ballot versus the bullet. He said the day the black folks realized the white folks' ice is no colder than ours,
Right.
we would go further.
Right.
Yeah.
But we don't get it. We think white folks at that time we thought white folks' ice is colder than ours. Like they have better refrigeration. Like ice is only gonna get so cold anyway.
Right.
No, I agree with you 100%.
Right.
I agree with that. I had this is over 10 years ago.
Well, I'm gonna tell you about 10 years ago. I never had no chicken like this, and I told this shit. This is my last piece.
There's some more over there.
Okay.
There's some more over there.
This chicken fire.
James, thank you. I was listening to James Brown, and he was saying, he was talking about his health. And he said, I always wanted to have the steak and potato dinner. Because he said the white man had it. And he said, I had it every day. But that, not in moderation, and that ended up being his downfall.
Right.
So we have to watch what we have coming to our eye gates and our ear gates. And it can be the closest person, friend to you, but you got to understand their position in life.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you say slow down, you really have to slow down and process things
Yeah.
before you digest them.
Good food analogy.
You understand what I'm saying?
For sure.
Got you. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, it makes plenty of sense.
Because they say everything in moderation, right? Right?
Right. Like this chicken.
And I was just looking at one of the lyrics of the song. They say, You just know your world and speak your truth.
Mm-hmm.
Let them come to you for your love and your heart. See, cause never be the same as anyone else. So, people, everyone has to blaze their own trail.
Right.
It's a lot of things you can't follow morally, but God gave you purpose for your life.
Facts.
Never copy no one else's purpose in life. It was not for you.
Right.
It was not for you. So Miles was saying earlier, take your time. And it's okay. And I think you really should. Moving forward with the show tonight, at the end of this show, I just want everybody to get up tomorrow, thank God, and take your time. And you'll make wise decisions.
Mm-hmm.
You'll make wise decisions.
I think that whole idea of patience, though, I think for us is something that's lost. And that could be because we've been forced into being impatient. So, I mean, again, I don't want to point fingers or make excuses, but I think we act erratically and we do things like without patience because we feel like we're forced to do so. So I guess changing that whole perspective or changing that mindset is the first thing that have to happen. But where I'm clueless with on that is, shit, how? When everything seems like I need to do it now.
Well, that's the whole thing. I think we shouldn't fall in by you saying that we're aware of it.
Yeah, true.
So if you saying it and I'm aware of it, Chef aware of it,
Yeah.
I think that's the part where who the people who we mentor to, we have to put that in their head. Like, listen, take your time. If you want to shoot a film, take your time and do it. Don't put yourself in a rut if things don't go your way. Because what happens is, here's the thing. What I got against a lot of people, they were, well, God told me to do it. Well, if God told you to do it, God will provide the way.
Absolutely. You would not have to blaze away yourself.
Right. You don't have to go at it like that. Trust me, it's been plenty of days where I was like Miss City, I was feeling mighty low. Like to today, until I seen you, Chef Wilson, and you bought that food. No, but seriously, it been plenty of days I probably felt down, and I said, God, just give me insight. Yeah. Give me the vision, the provision of it to where I can keep going.
Right.
And a lot of times, 99% of the times, I got the answer.
Yeah.
You already have it.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes just get your ass up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if you just move, the rest will follow.
Yeah.
If you do something, listen to me and look at me. If you do something with the right intentions, things will follow you accordingly, and things will come back to you accordingly.
Thank you.
Emphasis on the right intentions.
Right.
Right intentions, though, right? And that's the key thing because you put yourself in situations.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. And a lot of times we put ourselves in situations that at the time we say, I don't care if I get caught or not. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And really, we don't really mean that shit.
Hell no.
Well, some
really.
people do because they say, I deserve this.
Yeah. They say dumb shit.
Yeah, I don't deserve none of that shit.
Some people do.
Yeah.
So, Miles, when taking your time, and I think about it, I love history, and I think about slavery, and they were taught how to survive, right?
Or were they forced how to survive? Because being taught, that means that they would have never got captured.
They were no. I'm saying our Western brothers and sisters who sought out us. So that's what Thanksgiving was all about.
Yeah,
that they taught them how to survive. So what they did was the time that they took to travel the continent to find people to enslave, they could have perfected a way to survive for themselves.
Okay, gotcha.
Q was just saying we don't want to wait for anything,
Nothing,
right?
especially at this time.
Nothing.
It's called Instagram.
But people do not realize the time that you can just fall back, relax, be patient, right?
Yes.
And you can get it
Yeah.
with minimum damage.
Very true.
Yeah.
Right? So when I was listening to this Nas song, he talked a lot about Western culture.
Right.
And that's one thing that stood out. And I listened to another one of his songs. Look, my brothers and sisters, brothers, do not be in competition with your wives.
Ooh.
Wives, do not be in competition with your husband.
We talked about this a little bit, I think, last time, right? Yeah, we
About
did.
creating balance.
It is balance when you come together, and somebody may have 4 beings, somebody may have 5, but together you have 9.
Right.
Right? It's more than what you had. Come together, right? I was thinking the other day, and I said to myself, I was walking, and I said, chase purpose, not position.
You sent it to us in the text.
Yeah.
Remember I sent you
For sure. Yep.
And that was kind of that was on point too.
Yeah, chase the purpose, not the position.
I was just telling the story of my friend's his godfather actually told me, because I ran out of Chuck E. Cheese booth crying because everybody had money and stuff for me.
Okay.
And he said, "Here, let me tell you, let me talk to you, Pete." I said, "Okay." I said, "What?" I'm gonna tears my eyes. He said, "Wipe your face." He said, "All you have to do is stand there and hold your shirt out, and the money gonna fall in. But while you reaching and grabbing, you missing your opportunities."
Wow.
So he said, just hold out your jacket and just let the money fall in your shirt, and you guaranteed to get it.
I absolutely love that.
Because
Patience.
yeah, exactly.
Right there. That's what I was about to
Oh,
say.
yeah, patience.
And people was like, "No, reach for it, grab it. You missing it. You missing it." And then when it was all over,
You
it was
had the
like,
most.
Yeah, I had the most money.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But it stuck with me to this day because a lot of times, even with podcasting, people was like, "Man, you should go here. You should go there. You should forget the people in Detroit." I'm like, how can I forget them? And they live right next door to me.
Right. I am the
sense.
people in Detroit.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I did, I just held out my shirt and made a call, and then people started to come.
Right. There you go.
And as you say that, my eyes looked down to this next lyric, and it said, wow, this is deep. They said in this lyric, "This is your call. There is no wrongs."
Yeah.
Do you hear that? If it's your purpose, it's no wrong.
Right.
And that's where
If this is your call, there are no wrongs.
and see that's where it get tough though. And I just say that because and I'm speaking from experience on that one. It's like,
Yeah, because I used to try to crack kills out of the head. Like, man, leave that job alone.
duh, I'm trying to tell you. So that's why I say I'm speaking from experience. It's like you feel like you got a gift, and then like you get a couple of, let's just call them quote unquote failures, things that didn't happen your way, and you start feeling like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this ain't the gift that I thought I had. You know what I'm saying? Right. So then like that lyric makes sense, but then at the end of the day though, it's hard to accept that sometimes because you feel like, you know what, this shit ain't working. Like maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're not, because when I first started grilling, I was trying to understand the fire.
Right.
That ain't what you're supposed to be understanding.
I was supposed to be understanding the meat.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
So I focused more on the fire than the meat.
Right. There you go.
Right. And everything that was put into the meat to prepare the meat to bring it to room temperature. And the fire had very little to do with it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The preparation of anything, parents, fathers, mothers, the prep when you know that, I'm tongue twisting, when you take your children and you prepare them for society.
Ooh.
Right, because you can't change society.
The fire they gonna come about that will not matter.
Right.
Damn.
Because you prepared them.
He on point with the jewels today, ain't he?
I mean, because I'm with him because Malcolm X has said it when he said, if my mother would have prepared me,
Yes.
that because it makes sense. I mean, and we are 3 black men. No matter what, we have certain fears when the police stop us.
Yeah, I mean, yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we have certain fears when we go to the gas station.
Because I see the Rodney Kings, I think the beatings, I think about to pull it out. I'm trying to reach for my insurance and you shoot me. All of this go through my mind.
Yeah, and
For sure.
And with our counterparts on this earth, they don't have to worry about that.
Right.
They don't even think nothing about that part. They actually jump out the car. What the fuck you put me over for?
Right. Hey, it must be nice. Right?
No lie, I was in the Uber, right? Mm-hmm. The white guy was like, He just jumped out the car. The car was still rolling. He had to jump back in the car and put it in park.
No, he jumped out there.
Yeah, he said, "What the fuck you pull me over for?
Yeah.
Why you keep fucking following me?" I said, "Whoa!" I put my hands up in the back seat
Immediately,
and I'm in an Uber. He like, you dumb fuckers. And he's cussing them out, man. If that was one of us, dog, we would have been detained and in pain.
He dog said he in the Uber. He still put his hands up.
Cheese down there. But do you know why? Though?
Right, I smashed my shit.
Why?
Because in my mind,
Shout out to Eddie Reese, y'all.
Hey Eddie. In my mind, I picture a lynching. Someone hanging from a tree for no reason.
For no damn reason.
Mm-hmm.
I picture a little boy getting beat up, mauled, drowned inside of a river for no reason.
For no reason.
Yeah.
For no reason.
And Emmett Till, the open
Till,
casket,
oh my
the open
God.
casket of Emmett Till
I can never get that out of my mind.
put a lot of fear into my heart of the Caucasian persuasion, but it also put a lot of hate because that boy was 13,
Yeah,
14
13, somewhere in there.
It was like 13, 14.
yeah, 14 years old, and grown men beat him and sodomized him and threw him in the river for dead, where he died and drowned.
And I'm gonna just to piggyback off of that though, I think some of the realest shit that we overlook though is his mama's decision to allow that shit to happen, to allow the open casket to happen.
Oh yes, she wanted to.
A lot of people overlook that shit though. That was monumental because if that hadn't happened, for people to see what happened to this little boy, like
we would still be more dumbfounded.
we'd be worse off.
Yeah,
That's a hell of a decision to make.
I always said if we would have really saw the true pictures of Martin Luther King with them whores and the wrong that he done, we would have accepted him more as being a human being and not a superhero.
Thank you.
Facts, because he's a man at the end of the day. Shit.
You know, I say this. I say this now just today because I just got it yesterday.
Right.
I always get stuff yesterday, and I'll tell you, I love my wife, and I love my
Hey y'all,
mom.
hold on. He got a crush on his wife.
I got a crush on my wife. She is all cold with that blue mini skirt on the day, and
She on here. She said, "Good evening, everyone."
good evening.
Definitely a good evening for somebody in this motherfucker. I'll tell you that much.
Right. Hey, look, Jennifer. I swear to God, that damn blue dress. Tell your daughter thank you, cause I tell you what, you ain't gonna have on when he get home. That blue dress.
Now every time she have it on, she definitely asking for something.
Right.
Like, you know, you get home, she got that blue dress. Like, oh shit, what you want?
Whatever you want.
Right, whatever you want. Hell yeah.
Man, before I move on, women, find someone in your life you have a crush on. It can be the way they walk away from the car, the way they walk up to the car. Hold on to that one thing, because in the tough moments in life, it will get you.
Remember that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
And you know
for
what?
sure.
That sounds like something Will
Man,
Smith.
that's factual.
Will Smith and Jada had said something like that. Like, at the end of the day, y'all need to be best friends. Mm-hmm. And what you saying added on, you need to have a crush on them.
Gotta have a crush on.
Because when that little booger be in their nose, you be like,
I don't even care.
You're right. You be like, I don't care.
Let me get that for you.
Let me get that right. Let me get that for you. Give me that tissue, baby.
And
But I
I'm gonna
think-
tell my wife this right on air. Sometimes when I'm looking for a T-shirt in the closet in the morning, we have like a left and a right side to the closet, and I can't help to think about you because your scent is all on the left side. Even though I'm just looking for this T-shirt,
That boy talking that shit this evening, ain't
Boy
he?
know what I'm
is
saying?
suave.
Hey, that boy talking that shit this evening, boy.
And he get that little button uncut.
that's a hell of a way to leave a house thinking about your mate.
Yeah, that's
I
sure.
thank God, but I think when I pull away, I ask my father to protect my family as I
Yeah.
pull away because the covering is gone. So just get back on track, Miss Wilson.
And so real quick though, that's one of those things though, right? So like, let's say that things ain't going good right now. Y'all have an argument or something. Going back to that scent in the closet will bring you back to why you got a crush on her.
It bring me back.
That's what I'm saying. So like, you absolutely right. those little things that always like just bring a smile to your face or remind you of the happy shit. That's the shit you got to keep in mind when y'all going through it, because you are gonna go through it. I mean, shit, that's life. You gonna go through it.
Thank you, Q.
For sure. I like that shit though.
I like what you just said also, because that is something true. It's been moments where my wife said, "You going back and forth." And I just apologized because I thought about the scent.
That's it.
I thought about the softness.
You be like, you know what? God damn it.
You got it.
Right.
You got it.
I thought about the Jenny Berry. You know what I'm saying? And
okay, we don't talk about a berry. Listen.
Jenny Berry. So my thing is, whatever it takes.
Right.
Whatever it takes. And we teach our children to stay focused.
Yeah. That's real
Focus
talk.
is very important. So, just to get back, a couple weeks ago we talked about
Blue
balance.
dress. Huh?
We talked. Yeah, that blue dress was cold. But we talked about balance.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can stay without balance
At all.
At all.
I mean, not the battery in your car.
Yeah.
You can't even stand up right if you don't got both of your legs.
And standards.
Yeah, right.
Standards.
Definitely
Balance.
standards.
You got to have sound. Let's not be afraid of standards. It does not mean it restricts you.
It means
It means it keeps you.
right. I'm about to say it protects you.
Yes, that right there.
It definitely protects you. Balance protects you to the point to where you have you have to be accountable for something.
Accountable. Thank you.
Accountability,
Man.
and balance. Accountability
Very
is there.
important.
It's
I swear
very
to
important.
God, some people don't know that word.
Relationship, accountability is very important in any relationship.
Yeah.
Any relationship,
Any-
romantic, business, any
You
relationship.
can be like, oh, shoot, it's 10 o'clock. I got to call my mama because she told me to get home by accountability,
Ability is important.
right? And it keeps you.
I don't know who's gonna be accountable for these goddamn pounds that you
Chef Wilson.
Chef Wilson
No,
on
no.
this macaroni and cheese. These damn pounds.
Everything in moderation because I never did that for you.
Okay.
Facts.
I see you see me. I did mine in moderation. I didn't even eat my wings, but I will after I experience the blue dress.
Hey, so a lesson that I'm learning today, definitely, is fellas, if you can, always be honest with yourself and honest with your mate on being honest with yourself. Because a lot of times you don't be honest with yourself, so you're not honest with your mate.
You know what? I'm gonna raise my hand.
But the stuff you learned yesterday,
Right.
I did. Like last night, we went to Eddie V's.
I heard of Eddie
Detroit.
V's.
you like Eddie V? Do you really like tell the truth?
The food was really
Was it
good.
steakhouse or seafood?
They got my wife's steak. Not so good the first time, but the second time she ordered a dish, it was good. The atmosphere was most definitely you're gonna get it, and the food was excellent. The price, you know, I could have like got my exhaust fixed. I would have paid like a DTE bill.
Yeah.
But you know what? I tell my wife all the time. I say you well worth it.
That's dope.
I
It's
make
the experience.
sacrifices for my family, and she is well worth it.
Dope.
Even when I annoy you, you're still well worth it.
With that blue dress.
Right.
With that blue dress, I don't have my phone on me, so I don't know what time it is.
It's
However,
9:52.
9:52 or 30 somewhere.
it's so much in this song that I can continue to go through.
We'll go over something
Next
else.
week, all right.
Let's go with another part.
So another part of it
We
was,
got we own the time.
True.
This is our shit, so we can
after
do
they
it.
said, this is your call. Your call, that's your purpose,
Right.
right? Your call.
So let me
There
ask
are no
y'all.
wrongs in your call.
Right.
It's no wrongs in your call. People, right? Would you want to say Q? Because
I know you was about to get deep with it. So
you already know.
we was talking about patience earlier, right? And you was talking about like knowing your purpose.
Right.
But like a lot of times, it take a long time for people to find their purpose, and then that's scary too, though. So people feel like once they get to a certain age, if they haven't found it, then like they failed somehow.
Well,
And that's the scary part.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, but you never fail because you're learning along the way. And that was God's purpose for you.
yeah, if you're coachable to learn, because even though you're not purpose to other people, you can still be uncoachable to God too. Because though you still might have People buy into what I love what Pam said earlier. Pam Perry. She said people buy into what they want and not what they need.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. Because with that being said, we have the tendency to say, okay, just one more time.
Yeah.
One more time has put a lot of people in jail,
Hospitals, uncurable
diseases in the grave.
in the grave.
So with that same philosophy, if we say one more time, we're gonna love on our wife. One more time, we're gonna love on our husband. One more time, we're gonna love on our children. If we use that same mentality, we'll do better.
Side,
But everything that we take, 9 times out of 10, and it's just the truth. If you go into an average family household, no matter what color they are, they got instant grits, instant oatmeal, instant juice.
I see where you're going.
You know what I mean? Instant. I still pop popcorn in the pot.
You and like 3 other people on
Because
Earth.
it teaches what?
It teaches patience.
Thank you.
And consistency. You have to be aware and you have to be knowledgeable on what's going on at all times. You just can't let it go and
you
something
burn
ding
it
off.
up.
You know what you did, brother?
Right.
Because I thought that, and I told people to stop using microwaves.
Oh, yeah.
You said that before, yeah.
And-
Not only do it ruin the food, but
Right.
the mentality is
the mentality of it. And think about it. Divorce rate is up.
Right.
Nobody have patience. What you just said.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No one has patience. And when it's not going the way they want, I'm out.
yeah.
It's so easy to be out,
It's so
Too
easy
easy.
to be out.
but we don't think about how hard it was for us to get in.
Get in. I've told people in the past, when you with somebody, think about where you were 2 years prior.
No, and that's dope because when you look at sororities, sorority, did I say that right?
Yeah,
Sororities.
you said it.
Sororities and fraternities, it's so hard for them to get in. They have so much loyalty to where they don't even want to fuck up to get thrown out.
Yeah.
You're
'Cause
absolutely right.
it took so much to get in.
Yeah, but if we do that the same way again with family and with our own people,
Because you sacrificed a lot to get in there.
right?
Whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You know what I'm
You
saying?
sacrificed a lot.
But we don't look at it like that. We look at it like, yeah, I love her, she love me, we're gonna get married. But then, but when you get a marriage with no purpose, you're gonna soon have a divorce.
You're
Shit,
gonna have a
just like
divorce.
anything.
So you have to quickly come together, and I've learned about patience and not to push. You don't push your purpose on anyone because God already gave them one. And I just got that yesterday.
That's so dope.
So if you focus in on your purpose and don't force your purpose on your partner, you go a long ways.
yeah, I agree.
I see a whole blog situation called I Just Learned That yesterday, though. I see that.
Well, let's do it, damn it.
I
Let's
can see
do it.
that.
I just learned this yesterday.
I just learned it yesterday, and I am I'm look. You can be hard headed, but learn it quick. It takes me a minute. It's 2 people in my life, my wife, and my wife and my mom.
That's dope. To even
And
be
they both
related,
tell me things.
to even compare it, to put them in
But
the
I
same
have-
category. That's dope.
Right, I have to let the situations have to unfold in order for me to get it. But when I get it, I
Got it. Yeah.
I got it. I'm like a pet bull.
Right.
Once I get it, I ain't letting go.
Go.
You doing something that most dudes don't ever even do anyway. The whole concept of even acknowledging that you didn't know something.
I know.
That's something that most dudes will never do in their life.
In their life.
In their life.
And I'll be very honest with you. My mother had told me the year before we found out her cancer was terminal, like it was the end.
Wow.
She said, "Petey, it's okay to not know."
Yeah.
Wow.
She said that will make you want to learn more in life, not about that book or not about that subject matter. She said it's okay not to know. Just do not be stupid for no one. And know when people are trying to put you on spot because of what you do not know.
Thank you. That right there.
Yeah, because when you don't know something and somebody put you on the spot, it's a particular anger gene that is placed in your mental than in your heart, and it carry on through other stuff.
Yeah, because nobody want to be belittled for not knowing something.
Right.
Because then you go to home like, baby, did you know this? And she said yes. Now you really fucked. you be like, so you knew that shit in how you know? You know what I mean?
Now you messed up.
And we place things on our mate to where it be underlying stuff that we go through with people who don't even matter in our lives.
That right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, don't mean nothing.
As we walk out of here tonight, both you guys have said some really good things for me. And usually we come together for a good meal and conversations, but I always walk away.
Good meal, hell, that's a great meal.
Hell yeah.
and I learn a lot. And in this evening, even some things I had going on in my life, you guys' words have helped me even in this evening. So I would just like to thank you.
Thank you, dear.
You guys tune in next week, and it'll be more here. We're going to continue with this song because we haven't got through half of it.
Can you pour me a little bit more of that, bro?
You got to pour your own misery, sir.
Just a little swiggle. A little swiggle.
It's the left hand too. It might get heavy.
Okay. All right.
That's enough?
Yeah,
All right. Left hand don't function as well.
right. Bullshit. No, go ahead.
The best thing you can ever do, and I want to leave everybody with, is to forgive. Because when you walk through a door with unforgiveness, but when you forgive, you walk out and your load is lighter for the steps you have to take down.
That's dope.
So just learn how to forgive and know that the person that you're forgiving, that they're still learning.
Yeah.
They're still learning.
People over here like they philosophizing and shit.
Shit, it's the Traverse City.
Because you know why? Because we're not coming across as we're not downing our sisters.
No, or our brothers.
And our brothers. And we're not angry about anything. We're sharing.
Yeah.
I'm sharing this meal. We sharing that. What is that? We're sharing.
Traverse City Rye Whiskey.
Sharing. That is the reason why you're still here, because your forefathers shared how to survive.
Share something, most definitely.
You would not be here. Thank you. Go ahead, Miles. You the one and twos, like my wife say.
Right.
Can we go out with that song? Can you put that song?
Yeah, I can bring it back.
Because that song is because I'm about to sing that.
Right.
He's about to sing that.
Blue dress.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm coming home.
He coming home. So at the end of the day, we have to really realize we are together on Girth for a reason. This is me in conversation with a twist of line, so we do have a little sippy sip. But we do have conversation though. We're not arguing. We're not debating. And we are men. So if we have a disagreement, we're able to say, you know what, I got to disagree with that. You
Absolutely,
know what I mean?
and be okay with it.
Right, and be okay with it. And we don't be walking out here arguing, going to the car.
No, we don't.
So actually, we go full of shit because Chef done made us fat.
Right.
No, I'm joking. Chef done gave us some decent food with a lot of passion.
nourishment
If
for
you
our
were
soul.
permitted, this summer, I would like to do some shows from the marina.
Oh yeah, we doing shows with Marine.
We're going to grill.
He can't even finish his conversation.
Because he loved his song
He was
so
like,
much.
everything. Hey, look, Chef, I don't want to catch your ass outside talking about
singing.
everything.
He definitely going to have a remix for sure.
Right, yeah. Chef Legend. Listen, but
Chef Legend.
I do want to thank you, Chef, and thank you, Q, for being a part of something that actually I thought of, and Miss Fifi said, "Yeah, that's a good idea." Because she had the pink part. So I want the brother version of the pink
part, yeah, for sure.
And she was like, "That's dope." And for her, shout out to her. She's sick right now, but you with us in spirit.
No
She
doubt.
normally be
God
engineering.
bless your spirit.
She normally be engineering.
Yeah.
But listen,
Yeah.
I appreciate everyone who support Girth and definitely everybody who support podcasting. People who support E-Block with my man Q Lewis.
For sure.
People who support the chef, his beautiful wife with that
Jenny
blue
B.
dress. Jenny B with that blue dress.
Oh my God, she wear them heels. Oh my God.
She going to have that whole outfit on when you get there.
Yes. It's not even that many steps from the curb to the house, and I'm like, oh my
She gonna have them damn
God.
Bernie. She had them Bernie
She
Sanders
got a whole
gloves on.
production company behind her, let me tell you.
Shout out to Miss Witherspoon Miss
Bruh.
Wilson, Mr. Reese, Mrs. Andrich, Miss Page.
Andrews, Yanni, what up though?
Yeah, Yanni.
Oh, you know, Miss Gray, Nasha.
Nation, yeah.
That's my girl. She was
Yeah,
like,
I know Nation.
Yeah, she cool people.
Yeah,
Yeah, she cool.
That's dope. As you see, we grown men. We got grown conversation. Until next time, we'll see y'all next Tuesday, right here on podcasting on Girth, y'all. Until next time, we'll see y'all. Peace.